This week we're on Lake Audubon in central North Dakota. Now, Lake Audubon doesn't have the notoriety of nearby Lake Sakakawea. Both lakes were formed by the Garrison Dam. Lake Audubon is separated from Lake Sakakawea by the Highway 83 embankment, and so completely different fishery. At one time, Lake Audubon was just a tremendous walleye fishery. It was really known for producing numbers of fish, numbers of eater-sized fish. Over the last, say, 10, 15 years, I think the size of the walleyes has improved in Lake Audubon pretty dramatically. But what's really come on are the smallmouth bass. The smallmouth bass hardly get any attention on this fishery. So we're excited to showcase this fishery. There hasn't been a lot done on Lake Audubon. It really is overlooked by a lot of people. And if you like the video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also let us know what you like, what you don't like, and if there's a place that you want to see us fish or something that you want to see, leave your comment below and we'll try to answer every one. Oh, right by the boat. Oh, a little bit too cold to be jumping. I'm just gonna hit spot locking so we don't get blown up on this spot. Try to wear her down here. Here, I'm just gonna get that under her. That is a nice bass. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, it jumped out of the net. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Big old belly on her. Just a big old North Dakota brown bass right there. No marks on these fish. These fish don't get fished for. There. Bass on the hands, and we're keeping the boat in anywhere from 9 to 6 feet of water. We're just casting. You can just see this brown water up in front of us here. These shallow rocks are basically just working that jerk bait over them, and they're just whoop. Those fish are just there when they hit it. Fun fishing, and nobody at the ramp, nobody out here doing this. If this lake was in Missouri or Arkansas, there'd be 100 trailers on that ramp. When you look at early in the year, May, first part of June, you just cannot go wrong with a jerk bait when it comes to catching smallmouth bass. It doesn't matter where you fish. Some people call them a jerk bait, some people call them a twitch bait, but basically you just have a minnow profile that suspends, where you just pop that rod and stop it. And that Salmo Rattling Sting is just a phenomenal jerk bait. It's one of the best baits I've ever used. You throw that anywhere near smallmouth this time of the year, and they eat it. There he is. Oh, that's fun. Oh, keep him out of the water. Oh, little acrobatics. That's why I love these fish, is their heart. Now they jump, they come out of the water, they dig down towards the bottom. They just don't quit, and that's what I love about smallmouth bass. That one wasn't getting away. Nice little belly on her. Gorgeous. There she took off. Fish didn't like captivity. There he is. Second pop. Oh, come here. Sometimes you just find these spots here where they're just stacked in here. There. Ah, another chunker.
Jason Mitchell Outdoors is brought to you by these industry leaders.
Every day, it is you against the fish.
From the fish hawk and pro tiller to the bass hawk and raptor, Crestliner's entire fleet is designed to maximize your pleasure and performance on the water. Handcrafted, continuously welded seams combined with high-grade, heavy-gauge aluminum lead the industry with unbeatable engineering, strength, and durability. Crestliner has been catching fish for over 70 years. Crestliner, forged with strength, defined by durability.
You've waited all winter for this. We can't wait either.
From the makers of the legendary Salmo Hornet, meet the new Salmo Freediver 9. Capable of reaching depths over 25 feet, the Freediver has set the new standard for deep diving walleye crankbaits.
See that Freediver, that fish just mugged that bait.
Individually handcrafted, tank tested, and tuned by Salmo artisans, every Salmo lure produces perfect action every time. Catch more fish with the new Salmo Freediver 9.
You can't choose the weather, but you can choose to dress for it. Introducing Blackfish Performance Rain Gear. Utilizing patented eVent technology, this advanced membrane allows body heat and vapors to escape while offering 100% waterproof protection with an exceptional combination of waterproof and breathability ratings. Blackfish Rain Gear keeps you dry all day. Whether on the tournament trail or chasing weekend walleyes, choose Blackfish because you can't choose the weather.
What I love about fishing for smallmouth, especially here in the Dakotas, is that there's some phenomenal bass fishing. Nobody targets them practically. And you can come out here, and if a spot looks fishy, if a spot looks good, usually it's got all kinds of fish on it because their fish haven't been caught. There's no sore-mouthed fish. You know, I would say most of the fish you get caught out here, they're caught by accident with a bottom bouncer and a spinner in the middle of July. You know, if you just come out here and fish hard, you're going to find these populations of fish that just don't get touched. Oh, a good fish. Oh! These fish have so much power. Oh yeah, that is a smallmouth bass right there. Look at that. That is a great fish. Look at that. That's a handful. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Hey. Woo. Love it. Fish are just so thick. Fills up the hand, and it's just gorgeous. Thank you. They take off. That's cool. You know what makes Audubon fascinating is just so much structure. It's a fairly large lake. In fact, one part of the lake is refuge where you can't fish, at least in the open water during the summer. But there's several bays and islands. It's almost like a maze. You really have to watch your GPS mapping because there's all kinds of reefs and sunken rock piles that you can hit. But that's why there's so many smallmouth bass in here. So we're fishing in what we call 3 Mile Bay here today, but you can go up in the area up by the cabin sites. There's a lot of islands and rock piles. You can go up in what's called North Lake. But there's basically smallmouth bass all over the lake. And so just pick these shallow bays that have these rock piles in them early in the year, and you're gonna find a lot of fish. We're just trying to back off these spots and just cast to them. You know, these fish are so shallow. You could definitely ruin a spot by getting too close, and that's the nice thing about these twitch baits or jerk baits like this Sting here. It's got a sliding weight that really helps with casts. You just back off and just make a long bomb cast up onto it here. Loud rattles, oversized hooks. There's a lot to like about this particular lure. There, fish. Oh yeah, heavy fish. Fish was way out there. This is a good fish. Whoa! Nice smallmouth. Some of these fish are really nice and dark. Oh yeah, that is a slither. Look at the red eyes on that fish. Oh, yeah, that's a nice heavy fish. Wow. Gorgeous. That's why we do this right here. Fun fishing. There. Still using the same bait I started with, same color even. No sense in changing. Sometimes I'll switch it up to like a wacky worm or just a straight tail. If they're not going on the hard baits, sometimes you can get them to go on the soft plastics. You know, when you wear out, you're welcome, but it seems like we've been popping fish off spot pretty good, and then it's been working, and we're just hopping from spot to spot here. There he is. Just like that. Basically, I could guarantee you there's just a patch of rock right in here, and they're just laying on it. Then you go 100 yards, and there'll be another little point with some rock on it, and you'll find more of them. Boy, smallmouth bass fishing in this lake has just gotten tremendous. Oh, that fish got foul hooked. Come here. Just a nice average size of fish. I don't care where you're at. There. Just cookie cutter size. I mean, some are a little bit bigger, but that's just a gorgeous fish. That's just a football. Beautiful. Oh. Well, let's see if we can make this a third cast in a row off this spot. Yeah, 3 casts in a row. Whoa, a little bit smaller one there. Fish is an acrobat though. Whoa. If I dare lift this in, I don't want to lose my lure. Oh yeah. That'll work. Let's see if we make it 4 casts in a row. Huh, made a cast and I didn't get one. They must not be biting. We better leave. And people are so hung up on walleyes in this part of the world, and you got fishing like this, it just blows my mind why people just don't come out here and have fun. More people are starting to do it, but obviously bass in the Dakotas have a long ways to go before they catch up in popularity, or the same popularity that you'll find in other states. But I like mixing it up. I like fishing for different fish, trying different things, fishing different water. And invariably, you know, if you spend a lot of time bass fishing or anything, you learn so much that it makes you just a better overall angler, and that helps you if you're a better walleye angler. Some of the very best walleye anglers I know are absolute stud bass anglers as well. They're just good anglers. You know, what I can't stress enough out here is that the spots are endless. I mean, there's so many spots. And so in my mind, big key is just fishing through spots fast. I mean, not all spots are equal. You know, you're gonna find some spots that look perfect on a GPS and you get on it and can't find any rock on it anywhere. Other spots, you know, just for whatever reason, just don't hold fish. And so fish through spots fast, cover water. If the fish are there, they're gonna stop you. They're gonna let you know. And a lot of times when we pull up on a spot, a lot of times we're catching a bass on the very first cast. And a lot of times we caught more than half a dozen fish off of a spot. There he is. When you set into them, you can hardly budge them. Gotta love that. Oh yeah, there's a nice fish. Come on up. Boy, some of them just have red eyes. There. Fish are just donkeys. Wow. Gorgeous. They're just thick fish, pre-spawn, smallmouths. Good living right there. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah. Lots of splashing, lots of jumping, lots of running. That's what everybody loves about the smallmouth. They just don't stop fighting. Look at that. Just a workout program. The Lake Audubon workout program right here. Oh yeah. Oh, she almost jumped out of the net. Are you tired yet? Oh. There she goes. There he is. That fish is a little tighter to the bank. Whoa. Oh, they're just stacked in here. That is a nice fish. They're all nice fish. We've caught very few small fish today. Oh. Come on, I'm just gonna show you off. Oh yeah. Just love when they get dark like that. Beautiful. There she goes. When you look at the entirety of Lake Audubon, you know, it's so different than so many lakes you're going to fish across the Midwest, because you come out here, there's just no cabins. It's just so undeveloped. So if you come out here, you know, one of the closest places to stay is just Garrison, just a handful of miles down the road. A couple of restaurants that are pretty good, a couple of hotels, basically everything you need. But you look at Garrison, they proclaim themselves as the walleye capital. You know, they're right next to Lake Sakakawea, which is a phenomenal walleye fishery. Lake Audubon's a great walleye fishery in its own right, but the smallmouth bass are so overlooked. There he is. Whoa. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is a dandy of a bass. Come on. It's wrapped up here now. I'll put a net underneath that. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish. Look at that. Wow. Let's check this boy out. Look at that. Just a face full of treble hooks, but look at that. That is just gorgeous. Beautiful. Oh, I love these fish. You know, more and more people are starting to respect them, but you know, you go to a lot of these lakes, these fish just don't get touched. Oh, look at that football. Whoa. You know, I tell you what, early in the year, you know, these fish are moving up. They're basically, you know, it's just anticipation for the spawn. You know, they're just picking out those areas where they want to bed up here later on as spring progresses. But throwing a twitch bait here, or a jerk bait like this Salmo Rattling Sting, it's just a fun way to catch. You can cover water and it just trips their trigger. Just snap, snap, stop, and it just wham when they hit it. One of my favorite ways to catch a smallmouth right there. There he is. Oh yeah. They don't want to quit. Oh yeah. Oh. Get spot lock here. There we go. There. Nice. There, look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous fish. Let her go here. There he is. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit spot lock here. Oh, this is a dandy. Stay on. Oh, isn't this something? These are just beautiful fish. That is a big old mama there. Isn't that cool? Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, if I can stretch. Come on up. There, we got her. Oh, wow. That is something. Look at that. Big old leopard spots. That is a gorgeous fish. Look at these fish. Those are big smallmouths anywhere. And out here, I mean, people just don't pay attention to them. In fact, Lake Audubon at one time, 2 or 3 years ago, BASS, they had 100 top bass lakes in the country. Lake Audubon in central North Dakota actually made the cut. And you look out here, you don't see many bass boats. And so you fish fishy looking spots and you're gonna find fish that just haven't been pressured. And that's what's so beautiful about this out here.